So today is the day that we talk about the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. And this speaker, as with other Soundcore speakers, has been promoted, has been paid reviewed everywhere. And I now have it. I had to buy it myself because Soundcore kinda stopped sending out stuff because I was a bit too honest on one video. Yeah, that's just how reviews work normally. So today we're going to take a look at this one. And the funny thing with this Soundcore Boom 2 Plus is that they claim it to have a lot more bass. Not sure which model they want to compare it with, but okay. And yeah, these light shows, they do look cool. But one thing that I did notice with this speaker is that its build quality feels not that great actually. Yeah, it is been built pretty solid and everything, but even the Motion 100, so that very small $50 speaker, is built better with its rubber materials, with a bit better grill on the front, because this one is not that thick and it doesn't feel that solid even. So it's a bit weird that the cheaper Soundcore speakers do feel a bit better built. On the sound side, this speaker is a bit of a mess actually. The hardware is fine, but a few problems with the hardware. For example, they claim it has subwoofers. I'm not sure where the subwoofers are, but I just see mid-range drivers and tweeters. And they also claim it has deep bass. So in comparison, I do have a tribord Stormbox blast around here. I will do a comparison later on this channel with the tribord. But I can already say deep bass is not really here. It actually has a lot of upper bass boost, especially if you put the speaker like near to a wall or in a corner. You hear this upper bass boost like overpowering everything else. You can use a custom EQ, so you can fix it a little bit, but you know, my first impressions are always how the speaker sounds out of the box. And out of the box, this thing is really a mess. And for people like me, it's not the biggest issue. We can use an EQ and everything, but the normal buyer doesn't even want to have an app. They don't want to have an EQ from this brand. So they just want a speaker that sounds great out of the box. So this is not the case. One thing else that I did notice with the speaker is that the battery draining pretty fast, and this also maybe has to do with the speaker not being extremely heavy in comparison to like the tribord. So it's just an okay sound, but yeah, let's just face it. A lot of people claim it's a lot better than the Boombox 3. Okay, Boombox 3 is also not like very well tuned and everything, but the Boombox 3 is definitely more powerful, especially it at least has some deep bass. And the same goes with the tribord. Like the tribord is around 50, 70 euros cheaper. And it's built a bit better. Not necessarily better materials, but just it's built more rugged. It's a bit heavier. Its battery is pretty big as well. And yeah, it doesn't have USB Type-C, so you do need to use an AC charger. But again, the tribord is cheaper and its sound is much deeper, much better tuned out of the box. And that's where this video is all about. How does a speaker perform, how the factory is making it. And this is just not the greatest sound. So let's just go to some audio samples. I also made a few with like a zoom lens from my new Vivo X100 Ultra. This phone has a very great camera, as you can see right now. And especially with that periscope scenarios where you have like more distance between the phone and the speaker, it's pretty clear that this upper bass is boosting too much.
It's a 3 a.m. Trying to make you mine tonight. Losing our minds. Baby, it'll be alright. Do you want this love? Do you want this heart of gold? I've been known to be a guy that holds you tight. I've been known to be a guy that makes you feel right. Is it not enough for you to trust me with your love? Are you on the same boat? Am I floating all alone? I've been trying to keep you.
As mentioned before, the audio samples, this speaker, its hardware is okay, its build quality is meh. It's enough, but it is not the greatest for the price. And especially like I have here like this Motion 100, which you can get cheap or free now with this speaker. And The Motion 100, even the audio performance is, I would say, even better tuned. But especially the build quality on this small speaker, it is Soundcore. And even though that this speaker was already a bit in the marketing side of Soundcore by being paid reviews and everything, at least this one is pretty solid built and sounds okay. And this just shows that with Soundcore, biggest price or biggest speaker doesn't really mean they have the better audio anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Comparisons, other videos about other tech as soon as well. And I will even make a video about this phone where I now record this video with, the Vivo X100 Ultra. A very impressive phone with great cameras.